There are two ways to go in life: innovate or stagnate. To take on the challenge or stay comfortable.
You cannot stay what is the past. This is just beginning.
Maintain the status quo or be the way of the future. It takes courage, creativity, and drive to make something from nothing. You have to look beyond the surface. What do you choose? We choose innovation. We choose the challenge. We choose to be the way of the future. Come with us.
Hello everybody and welcome to the 2023 MIE Racing Superbike and Supersport launch. MIE Racing has a long history in motorcycle racing, spanning back more than 3 generations. Known for being a progressive and innovative team, we can't wait to show you what's in store for 2023 and beyond. My name is Michael Hill, and for the next 20 minutes or so, I'll be taking you behind the scenes at MIE Racing. We'll meet some of the team's key personnel, say hello to one of its newest partners, and talk to the 4 riders who will represent MIE Racing on track in World Superbike and World Supersport this year. We'll reveal the racing liveries and we'll give you a closer look at Honda's CBR1000RR-R Fireblade and the all-new Honda CBR600RR. We'll waste no time at all now by heading across to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia and saying a big hello to team owner Midori Morawaki. Midori, great to see you. Thanks for joining us for this very special team launch. What are you most excited for 2023?
To give a chance for the young riders like, the 600 team started, and also Superbike team also started together. So it will be the bullet to showing to everyone is what is the my challenging is to the world.
Now, before I start grilling you about the technical side of things and the riders, I believe you've got a pretty special announcement to make regarding one partnership for 2023. Tell us about it.
One of the biggest famous company in the world, and the PETRONAS partnership together with MIE Racing. And I'm very, very pleased to announce today such a special things for me.
Well, that is great news, Midori, not just for the team, but also for the championship. Thinking about the championship, we see on the entry list that the Supersport team is entered as the PETRONAS MIE MS Racing Team. Could you just tell us a little bit about the structure on that side of the garage?
The new challenging for me, which is I wanted to do it to the 600 and the Supersport class with the CBR600 bike. Because of that, this is very key class for the young riders who wants to be racing in the world level. So to give the chance for the young riders to be coming to world level, it's not that easy to be challenging in MotoGP because this is prototype bike. There is not so many championship who has the prototype bike racing in national championship series. And then this structure is the permanent existing team, MS Racing, who are racing with 600. And then we have a partnership together because MS Racing have experience with the 600. And then that's why that we have a very good relationship to start the championship.
And finally, Midori, is there anything else that you would like to add?
It's my heart is always excited. What I always focusing on, and also very, very important for my split and vision, is what you can leave the legacy for this field. Because motorsports is very unique. And also, it can be connected together engineering, can be connected together with athletes, can be connected for the future, the businesses in the general.
Great stuff. Thanks for joining us, Midori, and I look forward to seeing you trackside at some point during the season.
Thank you very much, Mike. We'll see you in the track very soon.
Well, as we just heard, exciting news for MIE Racing. PETRONAS joins the team for 2023, 2024 and 2025. On the back of that news, let's stay in Kuala Lumpur and head across to speak to 2 representatives from PETRONAS. Datin Anita is joining me now. Datin, thank you for joining us. We've just heard from Midori Moriwaki, who outlined this multi-year deal between MIE Racing and PETRONAS. She's understandably excited. I assume that you are as well.
Yes, over here in Malaysia, we're equally excited. We worked with Midori in the past, and we look forward to a successful partnership with her and her company and the rest of the team. Similar to Formula One, this partnership with Midori Corporation will advance PETRONAS's fluid technology solutions. We will also have the opportunity to develop the capabilities of Malaysian talents in the two-wheel segment, something we look forward to support. As you know, we have been the title sponsor of the PETRONAS Malaysian Cup Pre-Championship since 2003. We are also the title sponsor of the PETRONAS Sprinter Yamaha Racing Teams in partnership with Hong Leong Yamaha Motor, competing in the PETRONAS Malaysian Cup Pre-Championship, CP150, CP125 and Mira categories.
Thank you, Datin. We also now have the head of the PETRONAS brand to talk to us further about their involvement with MIE Racing in the World Superbike and World Supersport Championships.
From PETRONAS's point of view, what are you looking to achieve, not necessarily in terms of results, but overall, both on track and off track, with MIE Racing over these next 3 years of the partnership?
The FIM Superbike World Championship is one of the best racing series for two-wheel after MotoGP that allows riders from all over the world to compete at the highest level on tuned version of the production motorcycles. And PETRONAS has now the opportunity to carry out our nation-building initiative by having WSBK and WSSP 600 as the platforms and catalysts for our Malaysian talent development program, capable of competing on an international stage after graduating from Capri and ARC. The partnership will also enable product testing and development with the team, which will help tell the story of how our premium products were used on high-performance production superbikes.
Datin, a big season ahead, a big challenge. What are you most looking forward to in 2023?
I look forward to seeing the team perform very well, especially our two Malaysian riders. So, no pressure, Midori, but we hope to see you guys do the very best on the grid.
Thank you very much. Hope to see you trackside at some point during the season.
Looking forward to seeing you too.
Thanks, Datin. Exciting stuff ahead then for MIE Racing in 2023. Well, I'm sure, like me, you are watching at home and excited to see what the bike, what the livery will look like, what the team will look like in 2023. What are we waiting for? Let's check it out.
Well, there we have it. The Supersport and Superbike machines have been revealed. Let's head back to the studio and see what the riders think.
Adam, I've known you for a few years, so I've followed your career. Just do a little introduction if you can, explain what you've been racing since you started your career.
So I'm starting actually from Asia Talent Cup, and then I'm going to the Spanish CEV as well in the same year. And then I'm moving for 3 years in Moto3 World Championship. Afterward, starting CEV in Moto2, and then 1 year in Asia Talent Cup, and then here I am in World Supersport in 2033.
Of course, and I'm sure you're going to make lots of new fans. What can they expect when they see Adam Norrodin on track?
I'm expect to be myself to be competitive, to give much fighting on the front group. I think it's possible, especially all the support that MIE and PETRONAS give. This year, I think it's possible.
Excellent. Well, looking forward to seeing you on track in Australia in a few days' time, and also throughout the season. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks you so much.
Got to start by saying it's a bit like a full circle for you, isn't it? No stranger to Supersport. For the people watching who maybe don't know, you're a former British Supersport champion, British Superbike champion, and now making your debut in World Supersport. It's a bit of a dream, I guess, but on the world stage.
Yeah, for sure. The goal was to always try and get back to World Championship, and Midori and the whole team have given me that opportunity. And starting off in the Supersport class, I think it's the perfect way to start. It's not going to be an easy challenge at all. There's a lot of fast competitive guys in there, and yeah, it's a new adventure for me. I've been in BSB now for 5 years and riding a Superbike the whole time, so looking forward to get back on the Supersport bike and spinning some laps, learning the tracks, and yeah, getting going and see where we end up.
Very different riding a Supersport bike to riding a Superbike. What are you most looking forward to about getting back on the middleweight bike, and importantly getting back on this new Honda? It's a brand new bike, it's never been raced in Europe before, so yeah. No pressure.
No, I know, yeah. I think just looking forward to not having the bike rip my arms off and me actually manhandling it. For the past few years I've been riding a big scary Superbike with no electronics, and riding something a little bit slower and a little bit more nimble. I think it would be a good thing for me.
Yeah, lots to look forward to, including, of course, PETRONAS being the team's main sponsor. A lot of people watching will be obviously familiar with PETRONAS. For you as a rider, what does it mean to have such an iconic brand in motorsport behind you as well? Yeah, amazing. When I first heard that it was going to be PETRONAS and I saw the livery of the bikes and the leathers and everything, it's so cool. It's a cool colour scheme. Like you said, it's been massive in motorsport for many years, at the top flight of F1, winning many Formula 1 World Championships, and yeah, for now to be a big part in World Superbike after being such a big part in MotoGP, it's a cool thing to have, and I've seen all the design and stuff, so looking forward to launching it and everyone seeing the colours out on track. Absolutely. Well, it's great to have Honda back. It's great to have the Mackenzie name back. Looking forward to seeing you on track. Thanks, Tarran.
Thanks, Michael. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Hafiz, some big technical changes at MIE Racing this year. They've brought in Mick Shanley now as well, a very experienced crew chief. Lots of work as well on the technical side of the motorcycle. So it's got to give you a lot of confidence for this season.
Yeah, also for me, I just know this news. They changed the technical side, but sure, with a lot of experience can bring us to the better result. And I think it's not only in our sport, I think other sports also have the same. So let's see what we have in the test, and I hope everything is going well.
And just one final question, looking ahead to the season, obviously the objective of any rider is to win, that's clear, but what will you be happy with at the end of the season? What's your personal objective?
I want to be in the point always in the race and try to be strong in the front of the group, especially if I have a top 5 fight bonus, is for me. So we will see. Difficult to say now, and when we have a test and we know where we are, and let's see. I want to be enjoying the bike.
Absolutely. Well, looking forward to seeing you on track throughout the season. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
Thanks. Now you're going to be teamed up with Hafiz Syahrin, who of course you know quite well. We've already spoken to him and he's told us obviously how he got to know you and working on the track. What's your feeling about having Hafiz on the other side of the garage? You think you guys can work well together?
Yes, for sure. Hafiz is very experienced also. He did some seasons in MotoGP, Moto2, and also one season here with MIE Racing. So it's good that he knows already the bike, he knows already the team, and for sure we can work together. And to me, it would be amazing to have a great teammate And for me, the best thing is to have both riders in the best position. So if we work together, it would be amazing for me and for the team too.
Final question, looking ahead then to 2023, 12 rounds, 36 races on the calendar. As you said, it's a lot of races, got to be physically fit. What's your personal objective for the season ahead?
Well, I'm a rider that always want to win races and be on the podium, but I have to be honest and put my feet on the ground and do what's possible for me. So for sure, the main thing for me this year is to learn and to understand how is the category now and also how works the bike, the tires, the electronics. So I think if we can be on the points, it will be amazing result, because I think it will be a step from last year for the team. But for sure, if we have the opportunity to fight for the top 10 or best positions, I will do my best from the first to the last race, and let's see how it goes. For sure, I'll give my maximum, and let's see what happens.
Absolutely, Brazilian elbow banging at every
Brazilian
round.
power always.
Love it. Great talking to you.
Thanks, man.
Good luck for the season.
Thank you.
Now, whilst understandably it's the riders that have the spotlight on them when the lights go out and racing begins, there are many, many people working hard behind the scenes to ensure on-track success. And I'd like to take this moment to introduce you to two of them. Sandro Moretti is tasked with leading MIE Racing into the 2023 season. Sandro, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sandro, could you outline exactly what your role is within the team and how that's going to change for 2023 with the addition of the World Supersport program?
Yeah, my job is a little bit different because the last season I was only team coordinator for MIE SBK, and this season I'm the team manager for SBK side. But I also taking care of 600 riders. But I'm focused in SBK. We have a lot of job to do.
With the addition now of PETRONAS, the Supersport program, many changes that are happening this year, what new exciting things can we expect to see in the paddock in 2023?
Well, we have to improve our bike. We are working hard on this. We are super focused to do the best performance that we can, you know. We try to do our best also for the image.
With new riders, a new technical director, Honda coming back into World Supersport for the first time in many seasons, I think it's safe to say, Sandro, that 2023 is going to be a big year, a big challenge for MIE Racing. How competitive do you think you can be ultimately by the end of the year? And for round one in Australia, which is just a matter of days away, how competitive do you think you can be from round one?
We are growing up. We are trying to take our way. We have some new parts. I think that we start in the right manner, but we have to wait the second part of the season to we'll see the best from us.
Thanks, Sandro. Good luck for the season.
Thank you very much.
Now, it may be status quo in terms of team manager at MIE Racing, but it's all change in the role of technical director. Mick Shanley joins MIE Racing for 2023, and he joins me now. Mick, welcome to your new home.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mick, you've worked with many teams both on a domestic championship level and in the World Championship as well. What's been your first impressions of working with inside the MIE Racing team?
Yeah, it's a very professional team. A lot of good staff inside. We just have to organise things a little bit with all the new material and things that we're getting, and try and do a best test that we can do and gradually build throughout the season.
As we've already outlined today, a huge challenge for MIE Racing this year with a new bike in terms of the Supersport side of things, and many changes in Superbike as well. Just tell us a little bit, if you can, about your role and some of the challenges that you are personally facing in the run-up to the opening couple of rounds of the championship.
Big change for me. A lot of my past history has been as a crew chief. Now I've got to step away from that and sort of take an external view. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's so nice to join the MIE team. It's a fantastic team. There's a lot of good guys in there, and exciting for me as well to rejoin with Honda. It's where I started a lot of my career, so to come back, I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Now, as I said, Honda are returning to World Supersport, which is huge news for the championship. It's huge news for the team as well. What can we as fans expect to see on the Supersport side of the garage this year? You've got two great riders who can clearly ride a motorcycle around a circuit, but what are you doing behind the scenes to make sure that they have a competitive motorcycle?
Yeah, again, this is a new project, really interesting, big thing for Honda to have them back in the Supersport Championship. So we have some new parts coming. We're very grateful of extra help from HRC, so we have to evaluate those parts in the best way. So taking the bike from last year, everything that we do hopefully will be an evolution in performance, and we can get improved lap times and race results from there.
Thanks Mick, and thanks to everyone who has taken part in today's MIE Racing launch. The next time we see the bikes and riders, they'll be on track at the iconic Phillip Island circuit. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the countdown to round one of the FIM Superbike and Supersport World Championships has well and truly begun. Be sure to follow the team's progress throughout the season on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're planning on attending a World Superbike event in 2023, be sure to stop by and say hello to the riders in the paddock. To all of you for watching, thanks for being with us. We'll see you in Australia.
No journey is ever easy. The defining factor is how you take on the challenges and roadblocks. If you move relentlessly in the direction of your goal, it's only a matter of time. Join us on our journey.